because we've all experienced change in a lot of different ways, right? In this webinar, I'm going to introduce you to a tool that can help you hedge against some of these changes, or even better, to provide you with the information and resources to position yourself early for beneficial participation. In other words, how to make that money, right? Let me move this up, sorry. You know, one of the surefire ways to identify that we are in a time of change is our vocabulary. For the last few years, new words and concepts have become a new normal to us, right? Even that term, new normal, is a new term, right? For example, we've been learning words in our everyday conversation like pandemic, right? Quarantine, AI, blockchain, CBDCs, just to name a few. So the big thing is, let's examine some of these and see what it should or could mean to us, right? This was an article that was written, if you could see here, in 2019. And this article said that the 2020s will bring massive change, why society might not be ready, right? And don't want to mislead you, these are two different articles, but this is a depiction of some of the things that even if we're not talking about it, they are, right? And that's like digital IDs, digital currency, social credit, 5G smart cities, right? AI, wars, all of that stuff that are major changes, and for some people very scary, but I mean, if it's scary, it's going to be scary regardless. But there's so much that we can prepare ourselves with, right? And you know, so AI, let's look at AI, for example. AI flooded the scene in literally a few days. In 4 days, OpenAI had over 1 million users, right? It has actually been around for years, but OpenAI gave the common person access and has become a top tool used by small business owners to save money on some of their professional services. This is a micro example on how AI can eliminate jobs of many skilled and white-collar workers. This is scary. This is really scary. Let's see if this works for me today.
Goldman Sachs just reported that 300 million jobs will be displaced by generative AI. And here are the top 3 spots, so if you work in these industries, be careful. Number 1 is office and administrative report. I don't know if you can see that, it's kind of sideways here, but 46% of those jobs will be displaced. Number 2 here is legal. I mean, we got AI writing contracts now. And interestingly enough, 37% of agriculture and engineering jobs will be displaced.
In the next 5 years, AI and technology will be so advanced that it'll replace at least 30 jobs, leaving hundreds of thousands of people without work. That's right, broke. From truck drivers to financial analysts, these jobs were once considered secure and in demand, but will soon be replaced by machines, leaving thousands of people scrambling for employment.
Sorry, so this is, in case you're wondering who I'm talking to, is part of my why this has to work immediately. Anyhow, everyday people are losing confidence in traditional ways of making money. Here we are, billionaire Ray Dalio said AI is widening the wealth gap. A national emergency should be declared. Like, this is not me, this is some, you know, this is not just some nutcase talking. These are people who are saying that they are preparing for catastrophe with this technology, right? And so the question is, how do we position ourselves to use this technology? Along with all of this happening, we have banks collapsing, fueling the fire of recession in the US and hence around the world. With failing banks, countries around the world are opting to introduce a new digital currency. So you hear this terminology called CBDCs, right? This is not, once again, a couple of years ago, they thought it was, you know, oh, that's just paranoia. No, this is for real. And here's a map of some of the countries that have already looked into CBDCs. It's essentially, right? So the people in purple have a proof of concept. The people in green are doing their research. And and the people in orange have a pilot. So for us on this call, Canada, we're in pilot, right? They're preparing to release this. Oh, I'll skip that. So here's just, I want to show you that this is so real that around the world, we already know about Nigeria, but South Africa, Denmark, the UK, people around the world, and they're all videos, but I won't waste your time. It's all the same thing. People around the world are trying to fight this. And fighting is good. But maybe we could put our energy somewhere else. Let's see. We'll go into this here says the only way to make sense of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. Now, that doesn't mean to sell your soul. That doesn't mean to go in blindly, but what it definitely doesn't mean is to wait until the last possible second so that you are forced to just do what they say. This is the time to position yourself, right? We can't blame them, but if these changes are inevitable, what can we do about them? Position ourselves to profit and protect. So in this webinar, you will learn how to use these emerging technologies to make life-changing income. Today, I'm excited to share with you how smart entrepreneurs are using these technologies to replace their income and free themselves. By the end of this presentation, you have a clear understanding of how to profit from these technologies and be inspired to take action towards your financial goals. Okay? Hi. So, give me a second, just trying to find my way.
The time to get rich is running out. Slavery is coming and you're not going to be able to escape. I don't want to rant and rant and rant. I don't think most people realize what happens when they print money from the sky is that the currency inflates,
Yes.
right? The currency is worth less, which means it's going to take more of said currency to purchase assets. This is what's going to happen.
Yep.
So the rich who own the assets, the value of their assets increase, and the poor with no assets, the ability to buy one becomes harder and harder as days go on.
Yes.
Because it's so much more expensive compared to their wages. The rich are literally getting richer and the poor are literally getting poorer in real time.
Yeah.
You can see it happening. And it's about to be have-nots and have-yachts.
So the opportunity is here to make generational wealth from blockchain, AI, and DeFi. For instance, how many people have heard of AI? I'm assuming everybody here has, right? And ChatGPT is something that some people got a chance to invest in, right? OpenAI, some of these ChatGPT clones, people are getting the ability to invest in them or the ability to use them to make money, right? AI smart technology resurrected smart projects and crypto. So the question is, if you knew about AI, if you knew the direction it was going, how many people would take advantage of investing or participating, right? Like this opportunity right here. This project, Fetch.ai, actually went up 40 times since January. That's crazy. So this is, since January, it was at 2 cents or so, and it went up 40 times. So if you put $1,000 in just a few months, you would have been up $40,000. But that comes with education. This comes with learning and the applying of knowledge. So before we go any further, let's get the legalities out the way. Welcome to Lexeon, but the disclaimer is, please do your own due diligence. Crypto, DeFi, anything that requires for you to spend money may result in you losing that money that you spent. Right? That's just full stop. There's no need to go anymore. Do your due diligence. Operate with people who you can trust, understand what you're getting into when you're getting, and at the very least, benefit from whatever it is that you purchase. So for instance, with Lexeon, as soon as you get in, you'll sure get something of value immediately. Therefore, no loss. So education is key. Lexion is a DeFi as a service provider that allows its member to earn, learn, and execute in this ever-changing marketplace. So let me go a little bit deeper. What is Lexion? Lexion, first of all, is a Web3 platform. It qualifies as a Web3 platform. And just to get into the definition of what that is, we're going to be talking about, try not to get too techie, but the bottom line is that because we're working in this field, there's going to be a lot of terminology that is new to you. The thing is, it shouldn't be new to you this time next year. So just stay with me a little while we step through these things so that we could all learn, right? So Web3 has become a catch-all term for a vision of a new, better internet. At its core, Web3 uses blockchains, cryptocurrencies, and NFTs to give power back to the people to use in the form of ownership, right? So that's one of the definitions of Lexion, right? Another way to look at Lexion is that Lexion is a top-tier education platform that allows its users to earn an aggressive affiliate income by sharing the education with others. So first and foremost, we are an educational platform that has an aggressive affiliate program. And as stated a few slides ago, Lexion is a DeFi as a service platform and on its way to becoming a DAO. A DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization, which means it's the people, the members that are inside of it that own it. That's a big concept. I digress. I digress. So this means that members can participate in DeFi projects and opportunities via third-party partners where you can earn passive incomes as you grow your affiliate income, right? That's huge. So once again, because it's an educational platform, we say don't let your learning lead to knowledge alone. Let your learning lead to action, which is what we are aiming for everybody here to do. So why Lexion? What's the benefit of the Lexion protocol? It's transparent, right? There's no rug pull possibilities. The money never stops at Lexion on this, right? It's affordable with less than $200 USD to start with a BNB. It's unlimited income potential, truly. If you're not hustling right now to get at least a fast start, then you probably may doubt this, but I'm letting you know that this has the capability of paying you forever. And once you get your feet wet, once you get your first few people on, once you help them get their first few people on, and that money starts rolling into your wallet, you'll wonder why it took you so long to start. So wealth creation ecosystem, we're going to go into that in a little bit. And there's no admins required, right? There's nobody deciding when you should get paid. If you do the work, you get paid, boom. Some people are so lucky that if somebody else does the work, they'll get paid too, boom. It's not a matter of, well, it's no fair. That guy signed me in and he's not doing any more work and I know he's making money off of me. That doesn't matter, right? The contract, once again, this is a smart contract. So whatever the benefit is to somebody else, when you're in that position, that will be the benefit to you. Nobody's going to be judging. Nobody can change it. It is what it is. That's the power of the smart contract. So let's just get a little bit deeper before we go into the compensation plan. The Lexion platform allows you to earn a high 6 to 7 figure income with as little as 2 referrals. You are given the resources to increase your knowledge by unlocking 38 DeFi-based wealth creation videos. Each time your referrals follows your example and upgrades to the different levels, a video is unlocked for them and a commission is paid directly to your wallet, your decentralized wallet, your MetaMask, right? The Lexeon platform never holds on to your earnings. You are paid out immediately, automatically on all three structures. So, you know, this is the thing that we talk about. As you earn this money, you can go into projects that you're also learning about. When you learn about lending for interest or whatever the situation is, you could actually go into those type of projects for yourself where you can continue to earn money. But I want to take this time right here and let you know that part of the power with Lexeon is that Lexeon is a and project. It's Lexeon and. If you have your eye set on something, if you have your own goals, while this community may talk a lot about crypto and DeFi and Web3, if that's not where your passions lie, you can use those earnings that you make with Lexeon to benefit you in any area of your life. For some people, that may be to pay down their homes, to pay for their children's college fund, or just simply to retire. If whatever your end is, whether you're working on a different project, whether you want to start your own business, use Lexeon as your slush fund, right? We're not telling you once that money is earned, that money never has to do anything else with crypto. But it's the best place to earn this money and earn it fast, right? So whatever you do with it, it's yours. So speaking of earning, may go jump here into the compensation video. Give me a couple of minutes and then we will be back.
Decentralized finance is a blockchain-based form of finance that does not rely on intermediaries such as banks, brokerages, or exchanges. Instead, they utilize smart contracts. Former U.S. Senator Kelly Loeffler said that we are on the verge of a cryptocurrency revolution, and DeFi is leading the way. Lexeon is the most powerful DeFi platform that allows you to earn a substantial income via smart contract, while learning cryptocurrency and DeFi wealth strategies. All commissions are distributed in real time to your personal wallet instantly, courtesy of the Binance Smart Chain, without any third-party involvement. Lexion automatically enrolls you in 3 different matrices when you start at $150 in Binance Coin: Alpha Personal, Sigma Teams, and the Omega Plan. When you join each matrix at the same time, you benefit from the advantages from all. Each time you buy a package on each matrix structure, a crypto-based wealth creation video series is unlocked, allowing you to earn as you learn. Each commission matrix starts with $50, enabling you to start with as little as $150 for all 3 matrix structures. All partners in your alpha are your personal referrals. When you invite partners, they take places under you. 100% of first and second sale goes directly to your private Binance Coin wallet. The third sale will go directly to your sponsor and reopen your matrix for more earnings. This opens the same slot for you again, so you can continue to receive income from it. Let's look at a quick example. Mary brings in Amy and Ann for package 1. She instantly earns $100. Now here comes the great part. Every time Amy and Ann upgrades to a higher learning package, as long as Mary has purchased that package, she earns 100% of the direct commission, instantly in her personal Binance Coin wallet. The Alpha plan goes up to 15 packages, and with just 2 referrals who continually upgrade, while you do the same, you would earn approximately $6,000 by package 7, $34,000 by package 10, and over $90,000 by package 12. And by package 15, a total of over $400,000 in Binance Coin for all matrices combined. If Mary's referrals, Amy and Ann, replicate her process with only 2 referrals and everyone in their team does the same each week, you could hit your goal in as quickly as 90 days. Remember, Mary only had 2 referrals, who upgraded on each of the 15 packages. She only did the work once with 2 team members to hit her goal of $400,000. Imagine how much she could earn if she invites additional people. Each matrix allows you to earn income simultaneously. Let's look at the Sigma teams, which you also join when you start on the platform. With Sigma teams, you can earn the most because of teamwork. Your referrals are automatically added to the Sigma matrix, which you will earn from. You will also earn a percentage of their referrals up to 3 levels down. The first and second spot get you paid 20% commissions. Spots 3 to 6 are paid 30% commission. Spots 7 to 13 are paid 50% on all commissions. Spot number 14 goes directly to your sponsor. The matrix was designed for you to continuously earn on every transaction, earning money all the way up on each 15 packages. Let's do a quick walkthrough with Mary's 2 referrals, Amy and Ann, who already joined the Sigma Teams matrix when they started. By package 7, she would have earned $17,000 in Binance Coin. By package 10, she would have earned $87,000. By package 12, $227,000. And by package 15, Mary would have earned a total of $800,000 in Binance Coin. As they upgrade through 15 packages, every time someone gets a commission, it's shared with the team, so everyone benefits from the work. The third and final matrix is the Omega plan, and it only has 8 packages. It is designed to pay you out a total sum of $300,000 in Binance Coin over the 8 packages, in as quickly as 3 to 4 months, with only 2 referrals. Let's take a look at the Omega plan. Once again, everyone joins when they start Lexeon with $150, with $50 going to the Omega plan. The Omega plan has 2 spots directly below you on the first line, and 4 spots on the second line. These spots can be filled by you or by people above or below you in the matrix. You only need 2 teammates for this to work. Getting more just accelerates the process. Spot number 1 and 2 goes directly to your sponsor. Spot number 3, 4, and 5, you will receive 100% of the commission. Spot 6 goes to your sponsor and reopens the matrix. When your original 2 referral completes their package, they will follow you back again and continue to packages 2 to 8, creating ongoing passive and residual income. Let's look at this quick example. Mary's team members, Ann and Amy, are already in Omega Package 1 when they joined, and they bring their 2 referrals each, Brad, Benjamin, Becky, and Brandy. Each time Mary upgrades, her team upgrades with her, with each next package tripling the payout from $150 on package 1 to $450 on package 2 until $11,250 on package 5 to $33,750 on package 6, $101,250 in package 7, then eventually to package 8. Mary will receive a final payout of over $300,000 in Binance Coin, all to her personal private wallet. If everyone in her team continues with just 2 referrals weekly, she could complete a cycle in about 2 to 4 months. If Mary invites more than 2 people, this process can be accelerated at a rapid pace. With all 3 matrices working simultaneously, in 90 days you could possibly earn a 6 to 7-figure income in Binance Coin. Binance Coin has gone up 40 times in the last year, and with the advent of DeFi, it will continue to grow. Buying it now is like buying Bitcoin in 2012. DeFi has grown 88 times in the last year according to Forbes.com, and will be hot for many years, and over 90% of the population are still new to it and looking to learn. Learn to grow your income on Lexeon with strategies like staking, mining, yield farming, and lending. Leverage the largest redistribution of wealth in history and create a secure future for you and your family. Learn, earn, and execute on the Lexeon platform as we create the next generation of crypto millionaires. Have more questions? Join or watch our Zoom meetings.
I remembered to take myself off mute. I'm so happy about that. So we actually have a couple of new things while I get my framing right. couple of new things that I'm excited about that we'll talk about later. Just like this is a kind of new look for our presentation. We have a slightly updated video that you guys can start sharing around. And the new website is also up. We'll go into that in the question and answer period. But so I hope you guys like the compensation plan. And just to kind of show you a little bit, this is, how the money kind of doubles for Alpha and Sigma. And then, of course, Omega is differently. But this is how you earn that level of money that we're talking about, is when you actually come in and you purchase your first packages. When you get paid out and you can afford to upgrade, that's what you do, you upgrade. And as the two people under you pay you, you'll be able to continue affording to upgrade. Remember, the magic in this is that you keep on getting paid down to 3 levels down, right? And as you get to the higher numbers, you get more and more money left over in your wallet. That's sink in, right? So the first one's not impressive. You go in for 50, 2 people pay you 50, and you have $100 from that particular matrix, and then you spend that upgrading. So it doesn't look like there's a whole lot left over, but there always is stuff left over. And when you bring on your 3rd and 4th and 5th person, if you get that much, every single dollar that comes into your wallet is yours to keep. You never have to repurchase these packages again. So that's huge, right? Let me go back to here. So this is the follow me system. Give me 1 second, my child's playing her thing. Hold on. So this is the follow me system, right? And what the follow me system means is it's the best invention in sales ever. Once you do what you have to do one time, which is find 2 people, you'll never have to do that again, in truth, right? That means that everybody's taking responsibility to talk to 2 people about this that come on. And for the journey, if all you did was talk to those 2 people and made sure that they did the same thing you did, which is talk to their 2 people, your whole crew will continue to upgrade through 38 packages. So as soon as you find somebody, they're your customer for life. They're your customer for life. For those people who are in Ontario, we know what that is like. You have your doctor. Every time you go to the doctor, you go to the same, you don't jump, you don't bounce around, right? They're your customer for life. For 38 stages, right? 38 packages. Your money is going to come from them and the people that they bring in down 3 levels in different ways. The money's going to continue to flow 38 times in different ways per person that you bring in. This is mind-blowing. Once again, if you have ever tried sales before, this is not how it usually works. How it usually works is you have to do the work this month, then you have to do the same work again next month, and make sure you make your quota every month. This is be the simplest thing if you allow it to be. That doesn't mean you don't do nothing. It just means that once you do the work, it's done. So along with that, we have a diverse in-demand educational system, which is being updated all the time. We're keeping at the cutting edge of things. And so this is the thing that you're offering to people. This is the product that you're offering. People are hearing terminology. We just talked about that, how the first sign of change is it's in what you guys speak, right? It's in the vocabulary. People are hearing about CBDCs. They're hearing about AI. They're hearing about bank failures. They're hearing about all these things that may be scaring people. So imagine if you're the person to bring them the solution that allows them to feel empowered and knowledgeable of not only what's happening, but what their options are in order to survive what's happening. That's huge. Right, so that's number 2. Number 3, your team building, because you'll continue to benefit, sometimes greatly, when things go down. Understand, you'll actually make more money on people that are lower than you, on levels that are beneath you, than the people who you bring in directly often. That's how this works out. So instead of the people who are trailblazers bringing in 50 people and signing them up directly underneath them, this encourages team building, because that person could either be worth, X amount of money to you, or that person can be worth, twice that amount if you put them underneath your team. Not only can they be actually worth more by the dollar sign, but they'll be worth a whole lot to you, because when you help your team, you empower your team to help themselves, which keeps the team going. Okay? I beat that horse to death. I'm sorry. So now we talked about that. These are some of the educational topics, goes all the way from introduction. Everything that we talk about, you're going to get a cohesive introduction to that topic. So you're not just starting in the middle, right? So we're going to talk about introduction to blockchain, introduction to Bitcoin, introduction to whatever the topic is. Then it will go into what that thing is. And then it usually goes into how do you monetize or make money off of that thing you just learned about. This is huge. And later on, I'm going to show you what the next step after that, right? Beyond the learning comes the execution. Learn, earn, and execute. Learn, earn the money, and then you'll have the opportunity to execute through the DeFi as a service platform that Lexeon is developing. Okay, so this is the back office. I really want to spend some time here in the question and answer. I know a lot of people, when they're coming in, they're in a rush to get in and they're feeling empowered and, excited, but I want to make sure that people know how to get back to this place again. Matter of fact, we're going to cover that. If anybody has questions about that now, we can do that. But on our membership call on Sunday, we'll spend some time there. This is so let me go back. So this is the back office. You'll see a few things that's happening in your account. Most important thing I say that you need when you're right here is to copy your affiliate link. As soon as you sign out, copy your affiliate link. Text it to yourself so that when you're talking to people about Lexeon, you can just forward them your link and they'll have it, right? That's just a strategy. It works for me. Now here is when you come into the matrices. This is where you go to when you finish getting paid out. I know a lot of people like to pull out that money, and if this is what you're doing to pay bills, I get it. Pull that money out, pay your bills. But if you're trying to grow and get to another level so that each person that comes in is worth even more money, what you want to do is upgrade, 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 upgrade. Because then when those same people that you're bringing in do the same upgrading, you're now worth more and more and more money. I love this. Terrence always talks about the oil wells, right? So this is 87 grade, right? This is 89, this is 91, this is premium, this is diesel, this is gold, platinum, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, a lot of people are going to come in and all they need is the bare minimum. All their, they want them to come in and get filled up. That's fine. They can do that. They can get, the lower end gas. But what we want to do is for people to be on premium, on gold, on crude oil, on all that other stuff, so that it keeps on going up and up in value, not only for us, but remember, as people upgrade, it benefits them because they too will start to earn more off of everybody that comes behind them. So the system is so smooth that you will win. You have no choice but to win, right? And the people, and you're not winning in spite of anybody. It's to the good of you and to the harm of none. Anybody who does the same thing you do will win too. Like I'm passionate about it because it's becoming more and more clear. I just spoke to a crypto enthusiast that will be joining us, and when he realized what we were doing, he was like, this is huge. So here is where the videos come in. listen, they're still not up and working. Let's just hit that on the nose, but they will be as soon as it gets fixed. You guys will know. If there's anybody who wants the videos right now, let us know. We can request access to the video on a private Dropbox so that you could see them until you upgrade for the next ones, until the other ones are become available. So please, the first ones are ready for you. It's just they're not showing. So if there's somebody out there that really wants to see them, let us know and we'll get them out to you. Okay. So this is the biggest transfer of wealth in human history. Listen, this technology is moving so fast. These opportunities are happening now. There's people who have been broke, and I don't know if you've been watching it. I've been watching it with bated breath, and these people are triggering projects that don't even necessarily exist yet, but because they're taking a chance, learning how to use this technology, they're turning $100 into $10,000, $100,000 because they're hungry for the knowledge. The question is, are you? This is the time. Don't let your children ask you in 20 years, where were you when all this was happening? So, will this work for me? I don't know, everybody listen to Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and the concept of self-employed, a small business, entrepreneur and or employee, right? We all got that. There's another book that I thought was fantastic. And this book was called The E-Myth. And the E-Myth is the entrepreneurial myth, right? Sorry. The E-Myth is an entrepreneurial myth. And the entrepreneurial myth is that a lot of people do not own a business, they own their job. And so the big thing about owning your business is by creating systems that will work for you. And that is what at least the We Are Lexeon team, the Lexeon Global team is trying to do, is to create the systems that will make this a seamless transition so that anybody who runs the system can find the success, right? Let me play this guy here. I love him.
You can be a great salesperson and make $100,000. You can be a great salesperson and make $1 million a year. You can even be a great salesperson and make $5 million a year, depending on the product you're selling. But if you're a great marketer, the great marketers don't make $1 million or $5 million a year. Great marketers make hundreds of millions of dollars, if not billions. Marketing pays money in ways sales will never pay.
Oh, that gave me the ugly face. That's a real statement. Marketing pays in ways that sales will never pay. So what are we trying to do? This team right here is trying to master the automated internet marketing system, right? So which means that as you come on, if you follow some simple steps, you should have a plan for success. Now, if you just do the few things that we ask you to do, that it should generate the same results that we're doing. We're still mastering it, but some things are working, and we'll be going into that a little bit further soon. This is We Are Lexeon. Once everything gets settled, and you'll see that you'll be able to duplicate a wearelexion.com. It'll be / your name, your username, and that will have all of your contact information. So as you follow the steps, this will be a landing page for you, and people will be able to contact you or sign up under you. It's very, very simply.
How to get rich. Do two things. You should develop a phone addiction, but you should refuse to consume content and only create content. Doesn't matter if it's just tweets, doesn't matter if it's TikToks, doesn't matter if it's YouTube videos. Produce. If you spend all those waking hours producing, eventually people will pay attention to you. And we live in an attention economy. So if you develop a phone addiction and you refuse to consume and you only create, you'll start to attract attention. And when you can do that, there's usually lots of different ways to monetize it.
And so this is really, I brought this back in because a lot of us spend time on social media, and we're not really doing much, right? We're trolling, not trolling. We're not trolling because we're not troll type people, but we're watching other people do, right? we're watching other people do. We haven't created our following yet. We haven't found our tribe yet online. Or if you have found your tribe online, maybe you're not offering enough. How can I put this? People may not know what you're offering or what you have to offer. So instead of watching what other people is doing, when's the last time did you post? Everybody here has been part of Lexeon. How many people have ever posted anything about Lexeon? How many people have talked to anybody about Lexeon? I'll tell you the truth. I put, thank you, Radcliffe. I put an ad on, not an ad. I was just talking, responding to a post that I had, and my contact Ian from California, somebody who I knew for years, but we don't talk on the phone. He saw something that triggered him to ask me, what is it that I'm doing? And that's how he came in. It's not going to be the people who are closest to you. Oftentimes, it's going to be that person that you went to grade school with. But how are they supposed to know that you are even into crypto or that you're even interested in this stuff? Because they're not on your regular call list, but those are the people that may change your life. Okay. So once again, we are working on the systems. We've gone through some of these before, lazy persons marketing, and we're going to, we will have some new stuff to discuss with you shortly about that. So I'm kind of skipping over that. Here, I want to make this really clear. We have a fantastic support site, right? If you go to Lexeon.io, you could hit support or FAQs, and it will take you to this site, and you'll see step-by-step instructions how to get logged on, how to get help with all these questions and answers are here. It's not just, it's not hidden. If you just go to Lexeon.io and click the button that says Lexeon, that says FAQs, right? That this will take you in. If you're out the middle of the night and somebody says, yeah, sign me up, this has step-by-step instructions on where to go, what side of the page do you look at, and it will line you up. It will walk you through this step by step. So please go there, okay? We're not giving this enough action. I'm telling you, you see me, I got my hair braided because my new in 90 days started, right? I needed to be fresh. I needed to be on point. I needed to be able to make a move as soon as I had to make a move. That includes my workout. That includes my prayer and meditation. That includes my talking to everybody I can about Lexeon. It's part of my new in 90 days. I didn't do it. I should have started in January. How many people kept their resolutions from January? I didn't, right? But now we have something else to do. 90 days, I'm telling you, if you do this, how many people can consider themselves somebody who, sabotages? The earning plan to this is real. If you do this, don't worry about who's going to look at you and be like, oh, that's a scam, that ain't real, get as many no's as you can get just to get your 2 yeses. Get 100 no's. If you can, if you knew for a fact that every 50 person is a yes, that you had to go through 49 no's, you would be out getting your no's right now just to get to your yes. Because I guarantee you don't realize that the earning thing is real, right? And in 90 days, if you did this program, you would be at over $500,000. That's real. Who's afraid to make it look like they're trying too hard amongst people who don't care about you? Right? Your high school friends, they don't care. Oh, she's on some hustle thing. She's doing some affiliate marketing thing. Who cares if they don't get it? All you need is 2. And if you do this in 90 days, you'll be telling a different story. I'm getting too passionate. I'm sorry, guys. This has gone way off track. I'm sorry. Anyway, so let's go into this DeFi as a service. Let's go with DeFi as a service ecosystem. one of the dopest things I got confirmation of is that we will have copy trading as a first level offer. So when you join Lexeon, I think it's fall. Let's call it fall winter. Things take a little long, but there is a decentralized hedge fund that will that you can actually allow them to trade your crypto in your wallet. It'll be a different wallet, with the semantics will have to be fleshed out, but that is something that is going to become available immediately. So for some people who don't think that they can offer other, this affiliate marketing side, this may be something that more of your friends may be interested in, that they could just put their money somewhere and somebody else will trade it for them. So that is something that will be coming. AI trading bots, copy trading, staking, and crypto. All the subjects that we are learning about will eventually be part of a DeFi as a service ecosystem provided by Lexeon. So, the full launch will be fall, winter, as said. Oh, and the pay, let me just say this, the payouts, I'm jumping all over the place, sorry. The payouts on average per month is between 6 and 10% per month, right? Which, depending on how much money you put in there, but that's the average, right? Of course, investments can go up and down, but for people who just have their money sitting in a bank, especially these failing banks, it may be an interesting place to put something. And once again, this is for copy trading. If that's not what you're interested in, wait another month. There may be another offering for one of the other many partnerships that are coming on board. So I think so far everybody here is part of this crew. So you know how to get started. The question, do you know how to get back into the system? The question is, do you know how to get your people started? How can we help? How can we help? Let's just leave it there. This is the longest I think I've ever gone. And so let's just go to question and answers. And, I'll do my best to answer. Thank you.